Sketch the following graphs, identifying the coordinates of the turning points and any points of intersections with the coordinate axes. Right, this one we're looking at number F, for F. What I'm going to do, I'm going to enlarge it because it's going to be a lot of writing, and then I will make it a little bit small at the end. What I want to do is I want to rewrite this. So it's in the form of x equals. So there's going to be a little bit of manipulation, and I'm also going to take the 1 to the back. So I'm going to have minus, and I'm going to start with the block bracket. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is the same as 2 over 3 minus 7 over 3x. And this is all to the power 4, and then plus 1. So we have it in the right form. What I'm going to do now is I want to get x by itself. So I'm going to swap x, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out, I'm going to actually put this to the power 4 on the outside. What I want to do is I want to, in this bracket of mine, I want to change, and I'm going to take out minus 7 to the power 3 as a common factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out minus 7 over 3, and I'm going to be left with x. Now if I multiply this minus 7 over 3 back, I'm going to get minus 7 3 over x. So I have to do the same and take away minus 7 over 3 out of this. If I divide by minus 7 over 3, it's the same as multiplying by 3 over 7. Okay, so it's going to be plus this plus is this plus here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by that 2 over 3, multiply that with negative 3 over 7. Why? Because, and this is everything to the power 4. Why? Because if I multiply back, I'm going to have negative minus 7 over 3x. A negative times a negative is going to be a positive. 7 and a 7 is going to cancel. 3 and a 3 is going to cancel. And I'm going to have positive 2 over 3, which is over there. So that is how I simplify that. Now this is still to the power 4. And I'm going to take that power 4 into each one of my brackets. Sorry, this is plus 1. And that's going to give me minus. That to the power 4 is going to be minus 7 over 3 to the power 4 x plus. Now if I multiply these two with each other, 3 and 3 cancel, so going to be plus 2 over 7. Sorry, there's a minus, so that's not a minus, that's a minus 2 over 7. And that's to the power 4 plus 1. Okay, so I don't need this bracket there anymore. So that is the same as minus and a minus, minus to the power 4 is, just show you, negative to the power 4 is positive, times that negative is still negative, so it's negative 7 to the power 4, 3 to the power 4, multiplied by x minus 2 over 7 to the power 4 plus 1. Now I have it in the standard form. I can see that my turning points is going to be, remember turning point is BC. And in this case B is the opposite sign of what I have here. So it's going to be, the x is 2 over 7 and my y-intercept is going to be at plus 1. So that's my turning point, 2 over 7 and 1. I also know the shape, because if I look at the shape is the value of A, which means we're looking at the shape of A. So the shape of A is going to be negative. Shape of A is less than 0, which means it's going to be upside down, so it's going to look like that. So I know that it's going to look, my graph's going to look like that. What I want to find now is my y-intercept and my x-intercept. My y-intercept is where x equals 0. Okay, so if x equals 0, I'm going to have the following. Y is going to be negative 7 over 4, 3 over 4, multiply by 0, x is 0, negative 2 over 7 to the power 4 plus 1. Now here we have a multiplication, it means times. So a negative times a negative is going to give us, first of all, it's going to be to the power 4, so this whole thing is going to be positive, so it's going to be negative. This is going to give us 7 to the power 4 that cancels with that 7 to the power 4, which means this 7 to the power 4 cancels with this 7 to the power 4. I then have 2 to the power 4, and 2 to the power 4 is negative 16 over 3 to the power 4 is 81 plus 1, which means plus 1 is plus 81 over 81. Minus 16 over 81 plus 81 is positive 65 over 81. So that's my y-intercept. My x-intercepts is where y equals 0. And if y equals 0, it means that minus 7 over 4, 3 over 4, x minus 2 over 7 to the power 4 plus 1 equals 0. I'm going to take this the 1 over, so it's going to become negative 7 over 4, 3 over 4, x minus 2 over 7 to the power 4 plus 1, it's going to go over, it becomes minus 1. I'm now going to divide by, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of this on both sides. Okay, so it's going to give me x minus 2 over 7 is going to be the same as plus 1, negative 1 multiplied by negative 3 over 4, 7 over 4. A negative and a negative cancel, so I have positive that. X minus 2 over 7 equals, this is to the power 4. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 4th root of 3 to the power 4 over 7 to the power 4. I'm going to take the 4th root to get rid of this 4. X is going to be equal to the 4th root this, the power and that power cancel, that power and that power cancel, so that is 3 over 7. And then I'm going to get rid of it by this minus 2 over 7 by adding it on both sides, so plus 2 over 7, and that will give me 5 over 7. Okay, so that, because this is to the power 4, it's plus minus. So this is going to be, plus minus 3 over 7. 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7 is 5 over 7, or negative 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7 is negative 1 over 7. So if I want to draw this graph, it's going to look something like this. Right, my x-intercept is going to be at 5 over 7. If that's 1 and that is negative 1, it's going to be at 5 over 7, which is 5 over 7 is pretty close to 1. So there, and my y-intercept is negative 7, so it's over there. My y-intercept is going to be at 65 over 81. 65 over 81, which is over here, that's not even 1 yet. So if that is 1, 65 over 18 is going to be there. My turning point is going to be where x is, when x is 2 over 7. Now 2 over 7 should be halfway between these 2 points. So halfway between these 2 points is going to be 2 over 7, which is here somewhere. So this is where my turning point is going to be, and where x equals 1. Okay, so graph is going to look like this. Where this is 5 over 7, this is negative 1 over 7, this is 65 over 81, and this point is 2 over 7 and 1.